I keep seeing the leaders doing, let's be talking plans and maybe seeing you. Pull up on you, let me scoop. Nobody here but me and you. Got a little ring to it, turn that thing fluid in the coupe. Way you look, I know it's real. I'm on my Marshawn shit, I been really getting feel. You know why I'm here, don't act like you don't know how I feel. But let me tell you what you mean to me. Slide on me for that meet and greet. Vibe with me under moonshine, sipping moonshine to the new sky. Taste toasted and be raised so.
Hey you guys, welcome back to TaylorXo, or welcome to TaylorXo if you are a new subscriber. So y'all, I'm sure you guys have seen what's went down with just in the recent day with Liv. It was like, you know, a good while that she wasn't really being talked about because she really wasn't coming on. There really wasn't too much going on with her, but she decided to come back, and we knew that when she did come back, she was going to bring some drama with her because, you know, this is just how this girl is. Drama filled, drama filled, drama filled. And when she pops up on the scene, she manages to come up with some lie again, or just, you know, something to stir people up because we know she secretly loves the attention. So a few reactors that are actual friends on this page, because I went to the page, and unless you are friends of the Facebook, you cannot see like what they're posting personally. So a few reactors that are friends of the Facebook were saw this post or this ultrasound picture that Liv supposedly posted saying that her due date was March 28th and saying that she's going to get induced, and basically, you know, just saying all this stuff about the pregnancy that obviously Liv hasn't said throughout this whole entire process, but she decided to bring it up on her live. So she was saying that a person, one of her subscribers, has sent her this message, this exact screenshot of the Facebook and the ultrasound picture, and this is what the person was saying, but this is what she had to say about it.
Attention today that I have an impersonator on Facebook, which I'm about to report your ass right the fuck now. Okay, so you better block me. Because bitch, I'm about to report you for impersonation. Sure am. Like, who is this? Ew. Ew. And they even tried to sound like me. Their little thing at the bottom of the name is single AF or as F on periods. Ew. No, honey, I wouldn't put that. But anyway, here's my fake page. Yes, I'm about to report you. How do I do that? I don't know how to even work this shit, okay? I can block you. I can find support. I'll report profile. Here we go. Pretending to be someone.
So as you guys heard in the clip, she was basically saying that somebody was impersonating her. But if you guys go to the actual Facebook page, there was posts from 2017 and there was posts from 2020. So people were questioning it, like, how sis, how are you saying that this random person just made up these screenshots? I mean, not screenshots, how somebody just made up this profile and posted this ultrasound picture claiming to be you. But then there's posts from 2017 and 2020 that were made on the Facebook that kind of just go along with your story in general. So but on another note, we don't know whether that was her or whether that was, you know, whether or not she was behind the Facebook, that she started her YouTube around 2017 and mentioned in her live that, as you guys can see on the screen, Nisha decided to speak out. I guess wondering, like, you know, Liz has to be you, but who knows? Time calling her the help, calling her the maid. So Nisha decided to go on Instagram after we know that Nisha never speaks on Liv. We know that most of the time it's always Liv speaking on Nisha, waiting to get a rise out of her. But this time Nisha decided to come to Instagram and speak on Liv. And this is what she had to say. So she basically said, sometimes you have to humble people, and when doing so, you have to get out of character in the process. Let's stop with the maid shit because you're pathetic, bitter, unfit ass. Doesn't even have custody of your kids, so how in the hell can you fix your mouth to try and throw shade? You should be effing embarrassed. Secondly, you should be appreciating that someone is doing things for your kids that you as the mother wasn't even doing. Be happy that someone is showing up for them kids because your pissy A wasn't. She says, you just gave birth a couple of weeks ago. Let's redirect your focus this year. Put that effort into raising your new baby boy. We got the other three, love. So as you know, Liv hops right on live shortly after that, and she did hop right on Instagram, and she basically made the post saying the maid has spoken, yet again just being ignorant as she always is. And I'm very proud of Nisha that she speaked up for once, because we know that Nisha hasn't spoke on much in the past. She's let Liv talk, let Liv just do her, speak on whatever, and she's not said much, but people are still questioning, like, does Nisha really know that she does have a baby over there? Or did the kids come back and say, like, oh, mommy's got the baby over there? Or, did she just say this off of things she heard? We don't know, but I still have to question whether or not this girl is pregnant or not. And I just don't understand why she's trying so hard to hide this pregnancy. I mean, sis, if it's by Zolo, why does it matter? Why does the father even need to be questioned at this point? You have a baby, show the baby off. I'm pretty sure nobody is worrying about this, this baby's father. I'm sure that your supporters really don't care about who the baby's father is. These people that just bought you gifts and diapers and everything, sent money for this baby, I'm sure they just want to see this baby. So I still have to question, is this girl pregnant? After all this time, people have questioned, and it would kind of explain why in the last weeks that she did not get on YouTube as much. Maybe she's been taking care of the baby, but it was weird that Zolo went on to also say that he did have a son, and it was weird that right around the time she had the baby, that's when he had left Donna's, and we haven't seen Donna and him together yet. So people have questioned, is he still out in Florida with Liv with the baby? And I honestly don't think that, because I really don't think that Gerrod would be letting the kids come over, even, when they're due to come over, if that man was over there. But I don't know. I really don't know about that. But all I know is if this girl is pregnant still, or if she did have this baby, I just don't understand why she's going through all these lengths to, hide this baby. And, Zolo saying those questionable things about her having the baby. And then all of a sudden he said that she wasn't pregnant. And he even spoke on it today that basically he said, don't believe Nisha just because one person, her enemy, said something about her being pregnant or having a baby. He said, don't believe it. So it still leads me to question whether or not, and honestly at this point, she is just leaving so many people just to keep guessing and guessing whether or not there's a baby there or not. And we know that in her 2 lives recently, we haven't heard any baby. I don't know if maybe Stella was tending to the baby. I don't know, but what do you guys think? So after all that happened between Liv and Nisha, and she went to address that, because she basically did not address anything about having the baby. She just addressed things about her and Nisha and Gerrod, and how she's still married to Gerrod and that's still her husband. And it left me to question, I thought this whole marriage thing was done. I heard a few people say that she was divorced from him and the divorce was final, as what she said. But Gerrod went on to post a few hours after what Nisha said to say, I've asked several times for you to please sign the divorce papers. I've done my part. I've reached out. My attorneys have reached out. You were the one holding up this divorce. Stop stalling and sign them damn papers. Now, I would think, because I've never been through a divorce myself, but I would think at this point they would just let Gerrod sign off on this divorce after, the other partner refuses to sign papers to get divorced. I really don't know why she's not getting divorced. I feel like that's a one-up that she could hold over Nisha's head, that, she's still married to Gerrod, and clearly the man does not want to be married to her. She keeps saying that he wanted her and she didn't want him anymore, but why not just divorce this man? Or, are you scared that once he gets this divorce that he's going to go marry Nisha right away? Sis, why are you holding up a divorce for a man that does not clearly want you anymore? He's going on Instagram to tell people that he wants the damn papers signed. So sis, sign them papers. You are no longer his husband, and, it's getting really creepy at this point. She also went on Instagram after Gerrod posted that divorce thing. She said nope, meaning I'm guessing she's not getting a divorce from Gerrod. And then she posted a selfie with the middle finger up, I guess, about the divorce. This girl is just, if you have a whole baby over there, sis, grow the hell up. At this point, you are just acting so immature, especially about a divorce that, the man wants. Why are you holding that over somebody's head? It's just beyond me. And after all this, she ended up going live a few hours ago, and I don't know what she spoke about in the live. It didn't seem like she was speaking about too much. Yet again, she deletes these people's comments in the live about the baby, and she doesn't really want to speak too much on the baby. I guess she was just addressing more stuff with Gerrod, or just addressing people as she always does. But you guys comment down below. Do you really think that she had this baby a few weeks ago? Or do you think that, you know, Nisha was just saying that because she was mad and she, you know, clearly just, I guess, wanted to bust her out instead of live busting herself out? Who knows? You guys comment down below what you guys think. Thank you guys so much, and stay tuned for another live or video. Thank you guys.